Hi guys, happy Friday. It's Karen here and I'm making a tequila drink for you tonight. Actually, this is a cocktail that I've never made before, so I'm being a little crazy by making it for you tonight, but I felt like trying something new and I haven't done tequila yet, so I'm going to give this one a try. This is called Rosita. It's actually a cocktail out of the Mr. Boston Official Bartender's Guide, which is a classic cocktail book that if you want to have a cocktail recipe book in your library, it's a great one to have. So I'm going to start actually with the 1800 Reposado tequila. It's pure agave, and I really like to have an assortment of both the Blanco tequila and Reposado or Añejo tequilas. Obviously only 100% pure agave. Don't bother with anything that isn't marked that way. One of the great things about the Reposados is you could actually enjoy them straight, just like you would whiskey or scotch, even with a splash of water over ice. And they have a wonderful, really round, full flavor that's created as a result of not only aging, but aging in French oak barrels. So a lot of the things that you're going to find with the aging process with bourbons and even scotches is going to appear in your tequila too, which is the benefit of the wood aging. So this recipe calls for 1.5 ounces of the Reposado tequila. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that in my shaker. And then it's got some other interesting ingredients too I want to tell you about. One of the ones that I'm really excited about is another vermouth that is new for me. I haven't tried it, I just cracked it open tonight. This is called Imbue Petal and Thorn, and it's a vermouth, which is an aperitif wine, fortified wine. And there's not that many vermouths that are really made in the United States. Most of them are Italian or definitely European. And so this one is pretty special. It's made out of a base wine from the Willamette Valley up in Oregon. And the folks at Clear Creek Distillery, who I've talked about before on these videos, and I'm a huge fan of their products, have a hand in making this too. So check out their website. You can search for it again under Imbue Petal and Thorn. It talks about their products and what they do, and they're fantastic. So this is going to add a little bit of sweetness. It's got citrus, floral, and a little bit of spice to it. And so I'm going to put 1/2 ounce of this in there. So it's going to give me a little sweetness to cut that tequila sharpness. And then I'm also complementing it with just some traditional dry vermouth. Again, it's got a little bit of sweetness, not as much. And last but not least, the recipe actually calls for Campari, but I'm out of Campari right now, so I'm going to use Aperol, which is another Italian bitter aperitif. It, to me, has a little more of an orange or a grapefruit flavor than Campari does, but it's still got a beautiful color, so that's going to contribute a lot to the drink, and that kind of continued bitters flavor. So I'm also going to do 1/2 ounce of this. Okay, and that's it. So we're going to go ahead and shake it up. You can see that's got some really pretty color. Okay. And I'm going to grab my glass. I've got chilling as always. And see if I can get this off. I always have a hard time with this lid, but I love the shaker. It's nice and sturdy. And I'm going to grab my Hawthorne strainer and go ahead and strain this into the glass. I don't know if, gosh, I hope you can see that color. It's absolutely beautiful. And then traditional garnish for this complements the orange color. I just have done a short orange, actually this is tangerine twist, and so I'll just give that a little squeeze over the top and drop that in. And then the recipe actually calls for Angostura bitters, but I love kind of the grapefruit taste that comes from Aperol and the nose, at least, that I picked up. I'm trusting that this is going to give me some grapefruit from the Imbue. So I've got Scrappy's grapefruit bitters, and I'm going to go with that. So I'm just going to hit that a little bit. And that's it. Pretty simple and beautiful. It actually reminds me of spring, so bring it on, right? The tequila is really not as prominent. This tequila I love because it has just a little bit of smoke at the back, so the end note that you're getting is smoke, and the front is pretty bitter. So if you like bitter cocktails like I do, you're gonna like it. If not, you could sweeten it a little bit by adding a little bit of fruit juice, and so tangerine or grapefruit would balance the bitter with a little bit more sweet and a little more acid. But hopefully this has been fun for you, some new ingredients and some new drinks, and we'll see you next time. Have a great night.